Hey Scott and everyone else, welcome to 4Running Shoes. I'm really excited about this video because I'm going to be talking about my long-term goals, and goals are something that really excites me and motivates me. Scott, you made a video about this and it was really cool to hear your long-term goals. Yeah, I know you've been striving after that 20-minute 5K, and yeah, you're keen to run half marathons again and even like a full marathon in the not so distant future. So yeah, it's really exciting to think about those things, and I'm happy to share a bit about what my long-term goals are. To start with though, I have a confession to make. I didn't actually make my weekly distance, and this is the first time that that's happened since the start of this channel. So as I mentioned in my last video, my goal was to hit 60 kilometers this week, and I actually only ended up getting 53. So ultimately what happened, I ran Monday, no, I didn't run Monday, I ran Tuesday, which was an 8-kilometer run, and then Wednesday I did my double run. I don't know if I told you too much about that before, but I've been running and trying to get used to running twice in a day, morning and evening, just so I can spread out my workouts a bit to not always be running really long distances, but have more workouts in the same amount of days, I guess. So yeah, I did 15 kilometers, like a 10 kilometer and a 5 kilometer on Wednesday, which was all great. And then Friday was just another shorter run. Saturday was my long run, and I actually ended up doing that really late at night. I originally intended to do it at night, but it was 10 p.m. before I left, so I sort of got back by, I think it was almost 11:45, like close to midnight, and then didn't get to sleep until 12:30 or something like that. So yeah, it was a bit of a harder week. And then on Sunday I went for a run, 5-kilometer run in the morning, and then I was going to run again that evening with a 7K, and I backed out of that run. So I think going for 30Ks over the weekend, I guess, was a bit ambitious. But yeah, I think it was wise to step back. I'm glad I did that, and it set me up well for the next week, I think. So yeah, not too disappointed by it. Cool, so on to my long-term goals. I'm a bit of a dreamer. I think a lot into the future and what it could be like, or how fast I could get, if I put some effort in, what that could actually look like. So I get really excited about this sort of stuff. And I'm probably way too much of a dreamer. People, if I tell them what I actually want to achieve, I think they'd probably laugh at me and think it's not really possible for me. But I don't know, I think it's something I'm really excited about, going after the impossible almost sometimes. When I think about goal setting, I often think about it's not even really like long-term goals, because long-term goals you want to be almost realistic to a point, but I think I have my ideal perfect goal, and then what I really want to achieve in my lifetime, I suppose. And then I have more immediate goals, and they can be like really small steps, like the next week, what I'm going to do next week. But they could also be like, yeah, this year I want to achieve this. So yeah, there's like stepping stones, I feel like, with goals. And they ultimately will get you towards your bigger long-term future goal, what you ideally want to see happen. So for me, some of my next step goals are things like what you mentioned, Scott, like running a 20-minute 5K. That's something I haven't done in a long time, and it took a long time for me to get to that fitness level. But I think it's something that I'm pretty close to getting to, actually. I think even this year I could see that happen. And I think even you, Scott, you could even see that progress happen in the next year or so. So I feel like that's a stepping stone. Another big goal that I'm going after, which is still something I feel like is achievable for me, is just running a marathon. I think I could do that with a good training plan. Even if I started a training plan now, I feel comfortable to do that in the next few months. So yeah, that's something that I'm keen to do. Ultimately, I would really like to see myself be able to achieve a 3-hour marathon, which is actually really fast for runners. If you can run a sub 3-hour marathon, it's like almost like you're starting to make it as a long distance runner. I know, like, you've probably heard of Eliud Kipchoge, who ran a 2-hour marathon, and that's just unheard of speed. But 3 hours almost achievable for anyone to do, especially like younger runners, if they put in the work and the time and the effort to do it. Yeah, so those are some more long-term but short-term goals at the same time. As far as my ultimate goal, I think in running, something that I've always wanted to be able to achieve, the moment where I feel like I've made it as a runner and I'm super satisfied with my career, I guess at this point, would be to run a 15-minute 5 kilometer. And that seems absolutely insane to me. I don't know how people run that fast. I've been in races at park runs, like you were mentioning, Scott, where people have run less than 15 minutes, and it just looks like they're sprinting. I do not understand how people can do that for 5 kilometers. But that's something that I would really like to strive after, and it keeps me going in running. It's the thing that makes me want to push, that makes me want to try really hard and to stick with those long distance mileage in the weeks. It's something that really motivates me, and I'm really excited about going after it. I've only ever run a 19 or almost 19-minute 5 kilometer. My best time is about 19 minutes and 14 seconds. I think I could have pushed at that point. If I had kept training, I could have got under 19 in a little bit more, like a few more months. But at the moment, I'm well off that pace, and I'm hoping to get close to it soon. But who knows how long it'll be. And ultimately, I think if I was ever to get to 15-minute 5K, I think that would be probably over 5 years from now. But I'm really keen to try and push for that. But I'm okay if it doesn't happen in my life as well. It's just something that keeps me going and motivates me. So yeah, happy to let you guys in on that secret. I think it's a bit nerve-wracking, I guess, to tell people those sort of ambitious goals. But yeah, happy to let you guys in on that, and I'll see how we go in this. It'll be cool maybe a couple of years if we're still making videos for this channel to look back on this and see how close I ever got to that. So yeah, stay with us on this journey, and yeah, Scott, I'm keen to see those goals happen, and yeah, even push past them and see what you're capable of, I guess. So yeah, keen that you guys are on this journey with us, and make sure to keep following us along with it. So like and subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. All right, see ya.